Hello there, Fabian Krause here from the Ghana Revenue Authority. This week we take you to some of our integrated regional tax offices located across the country to tell you about some of the tax-related services you can access. Among them, motor vehicle and driver's license. Welcome to Focus on GRA, a program of information for taxpayer education. Now, you may have heard that some of our integrated regional tax offices have been assisting with the driver's license application process. Well, today we visited the integrated regional tax office at Parika and New Amsterdam, 2 of 9 locations offering the streamlined service. And officers at the location gave us a walkthrough of the process. Here's more.
When you're applying for the driver's license, there are new applicants, right? You need to fill the driver's license form. You need a copy of your ID card, colored copy, back and front, and 1 passport size photo. And you're going to come with the competence that you're going to receive from the station once you pass the practical exam. When you come here, the security is going to escort you and bring you in to take the picture. Right, that's at this point here. You're going to take the picture to have your license done. And once that process is finished, you're going to pay for the driver's license. The cost is $4,500. When you're coming back to uplift the license, you walk with your ID card and the slip that you will to show that you paid for it, and you're going to receive it. The conductor license, you get that done the same day in 15 minutes or so. Right? You just need a copy of your ID card, same colored copy, the application form, and you're going to need either a recommendation letter or a valid police clearance. The working hours for our driver's license section here is from 8 to 3:30, meaning that we work through lunch as well, right? So we don't close for lunch. And on Friday, it's from 8 to 2:30.
So across at the New Amsterdam Integrated Regional Tax Office, which is located at Lot Ferry Street and Esplanade Road, New Amsterdam, Berbice, the procedure is almost similar.
Once they're here, the security would direct them to the license section. They would enter the license section and the clerk would ask them for their necessary documents. The clerk would then vet the documents, ensure that everything is okay, name is spelled correctly, other biographic information is correct from their ID card or our system. And once everything is okay, they go ahead and start the application process in the system. We do the lodgement and the keying of the application. The officer would vet the documents, then proceed to lodging the information into the system, where he would ask to take the photograph of the person that goes on the license, then along with their captured signature on the signature card, and then he would key in the application. Once it's keyed, it is then passed to myself for approval, and then the taxpayer is asked to pay at the cashier. Once they already have that card license, the procedure is just to photocopy that card license and their valid ID or passport, and the process is the same. They come in, vet the documents, take out their photograph, sign all over again, and proceed to pay at the cashier. For persons applying for a new provisional, the documents are completed application form, their pass letter that they got from the station, 2 passport size photographs, and a copy of their ID or valid passport. Once they come with those documents, they can apply for up to 3 classes on the provisional: car, cycle, and tractor. Once it is being lodged and keyed and approved in the system, they are then asked to pay at the cashier. The fee is $1,500. And once they pay, they come over back from the cashier with their receipt, and the license is being issued to them right at the delivery desk.
It's important to note that applicants who still have the Red Book license should know that in order for them to obtain the plastic car driver's license when they're renewing those licenses, they must obtain records from the respective police certifying offices. Also, a copy of the Red Book license, that is the front page and the inside of the license, a copy of their ID, and 1 passport size photograph. An individual applying for the new driver's license will be required to ensure that all documentations are submitted before the process can commence. Additionally, applicants should note that if they make an application for a license, they must present themselves to the license revenue officer to have their photograph taken. This means that a third party cannot make the application on behalf of the applicant, and the license is valid for a period of 5 years. You should also note that the age limit for the issuance of the driver's license is 17 years or older. The GRA presently operates at 9 established integrated regional tax offices, most of which offer several services available at headquarters. The Parika Integrated Regional Tax Office is in close proximity to the Regional Division 3 Police Station and the Parika Stelling. Included in the list of services offered at this location is inspection of motor vehicles.
Well, the core services that we provide are application for compliances, that's for land, tender, and we have also liability. People seeking clearance to firearm, they're retiring, they need to have that also. We have also estate compliances, which we do. And also we do the processing of tin applications, and that's a very huge amount we have, because every day people are coming to have a tin taken out for bank transaction, to purchase land, and all of these different services. We have also our debt management division, which also monitors our payments of our taxpayers, because as you know, the Region 3 here has been expanding, and so in such expansion we've been having a lot of commerce, and so those businesses have been coming in to make their payments at the Parika office, since it is more convenient rather than going all the way to Georgetown. We have recently also started to collect custom payments, so persons paying on motor vehicles, etc. We collect that payment. Before, we never did it. So we started that in April of this year. Very soon, we will have a more physical presence of our customs division, because as we would note that the government of Guyana has been working with the governments of Trinidad, Barbados, and Guyana for this regional ferry service. So that will boost the capacity of the region in terms of, and even our ability to monitor the movements of goods and services at this point.
The UNVAWAC Integrated Regional Tax Office expands the GRA's reach to taxpayers in Region 5. As the name suggests, it's an integrated regional tax office which allows stakeholders within the region to access a majority of the services available at headquarters in Georgetown.
The UNVAWAC Integrated Tax Office has commenced its operations as of January 11, 2024. The office offers compliance, that will be land, tender, liability, and withholding tax letters, mortgage interest relief, IT refunds, processing of taxpayer identification number, new and reprint, registration for value-added tax, voluntary and mandatory, processing of payments for all tax types, processing of tax returns, all tax types, processing of revenue license, trade and miscellaneous license, including entertainment license, excise tax license such as malt and wine and occasional, inspection of motor vehicles, e-service registration, estate, and renewal of revenue license. We are expecting to soon implement the revenue license functions such as driver's license, provisionals, conductor's license, and renewal of hire car license.
This means that taxpayers no longer have to travel to either New Amsterdam or Georgetown headquarters for some of the major services, such as payment of the tax types, compliance, that is compliance for land, tender, and liability, issuance of tax refunds, motor vehicle registration, etc.
If you're a taxpayer conducting business with central bank, a public corporation, government departments, or public authorities, inclusive of Guyana Revenue Authority, you're required to register for a TIN. For a tender compliance, all tax returns have to be filed for the last 8 years, and all taxes must be paid or to the satisfaction of the Commissioner General.
The GRA is committed to ensuring that its services are delivered efficiently to stakeholders as Guyana's economic landscape continues to transform. Well, that's all the time we have for you in this week's edition of Focus on GRA. For more information on our integrated regional tax offices, you can visit our website, gra.gov.gy. You can contact us via email, grapublicrelations@gmail.com, or you can check out any of our social media platforms to learn more. Fabian Klaus saying take good care of yourselves and each other.